Hello everyone, welcome to my English class. How are you? What is your name? What's up? What's good? You remember? Formal and informal greeting. But what do I say? What's up? What's good? How are you? You see that I'm using what? I'm using how? I'm using what at the same time. Let's go. Today we are going to talk about question word. Question words in English are very important. I mean, you need question word to ask daily life question. But before giving details or before explaining how can you use question word, let me give you a little definition about question word. What does that mean? A question word is a function word used to ask a question, such as we have in the board how many, how much, how long, what, when, and who. So we have a lot of and why. We have at least like 18 question word, but today I am going to see with you some of them, and I think you are going to enjoy it. So now, how? Basically, we use how when you talk about a minor, when you want to know the form of something, or when you want to know, how can I say, the state of something. For example, if I see you, I want to know if you are good or not. I say, and say, how are you? How are you? How are you? Or I say, how do you do? Hey, Mr. Evening, how are you? I'm fine. You see, I use how because I just want to know the manner of something. And now we have how many. Sometimes students have difficulties to understand or to make difference between how many and how much. So I am going to explain you when can you use how many or when can you use how much. Let's go. Basically, we have how many. We use how many for quantity. When I say quantity, I'm talking about something that you can count, what they call countable noun. For example, we have table, we have pen, we have markers, things that you can count. They use how many. For example, if you want to know the quantity of your English student, so you say how many students are there. Hey, Mr. Mackison. Hey, Mr. Mackison. How many students are there in the English class? And in my English class, I have 5 students, 3 boys, and 2 girls. All right. And now we have how much. How much, you talk about the amount or a price. Like basically, you say we use how much for something you can't count. For example, money. You say, oh, teacher, you cannot count money, but when you see the word in itself, you cannot say 1 money, 2 money. No. For example, you say, how much money do you have? You say, how much money do you have? How much money do you have? How much money do you have? But you can say, how many dollars do you have? Because I can say $1, $2. Do you understand? All right. But for example, you say, how many girlfriends do you have? But me, or can I answer that question? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, guys. And I know you have one. One. Let's go, guys. Okay, now, and we have how long. How long is for duration. For example, if I am in Istanbul, I say, how long did how long did you stay in Istanbul? Yes, I go in Istanbul and I see Mr. Rames, and I say, Rames, how long did you stay in Istanbul? Ram answers, I stayed for 2 months. Oh, that's good. Did you enjoy it? Yes. What did you enjoy in Istanbul? I enjoyed Lamadum. I think you like it. Yes. How long have you been teaching English? Teacher Henry, how long have you been teaching English? But I wouldn't say, I've been teaching English for many years. You know, Rims, how long have you been teaching English? Nixon, how long have you been teaching English? Me, I've been teaching English for 5 years, 6 years, for 7 years. All right. So, or I've been teaching English since 2018, 2017. But I think we are going to make the difference for you in the coming video about sense for where can you use it and how can you use it. Okay, thank you. So we have what? We use what to talk about an object or an ID or an action. So how can you ask the question? You say, what do you do? You say, what do you do? Yeah, what do you do? When the person asks you that question, what do you do? How can you answer? Now the person wants to know your profession. Hey, what do you do? Me, I'm a linguist. Me, I am a doctor. Or you can say, what do you do? And what is your profession? And now we have when. When refers to time. For example, if you have a meeting or if you have a tete-a-tete with someone and you say, what time is it? Or it's 3 o'clock. It's 3 o'clock, all right? It's 2 o'clock. No, when you want to know the time to do something, you use when. Sometimes you say, when is your birthday? When is your birthday? Hey, Markison, when is your birthday? I was born on July 27th. Oh, thank you. And now we have who. We use who to talk about a person. Who are you? Who are you? I'm Rames. Who are you? I'm Rames. And we have last. I want you to know this. Who are you? Okay, now. We have why. Use why to talk about a reason. Sometime. Okay. Let me say right. Okay. Yes. Why? Why? Use why to talk about a reason. For example, you say, baby, I love you, or I do love you. Like the ladies sometimes ask that question, why do you love me? Basically, the sentence has to start, I love you because you are the apple of my eyes. When I see you, I have chicken bumps. If you say that to a lady, I totally know that the lady would be very happy. So, and I'm going to make a little difference for you. I'm going to make a difference for you between what are you, who are you, what are you, who are you, and how do you do, and what do you do. So let's go. I want you to memorize these sentences. What are you? Who are you? How do you do? And what do you do? Basically, when you say, what are you? Now, I want to know your profession. What are you? I am a teacher. Who are you? So I want to have some information about you. Once information, I am Rains, I am this or that. And how do you do? Now the feeling, after talking to someone and I say, yo man, how do you do? And you say, come on, I'm good. I'm fine. Can't complain. And what do you do? What do you do is the same like profession. So I think you love the class and you are going to note everything so that you can practice with your friend. And do not forget, speaking English is very easy. What you have to do is to practice. Because do not forget, practice makes perfect. And thank you for watching my English class. So do not forget to subscribe, share it to your friend, and leave a comment below. So it was your English teacher, ROI HENRY from NGLS, Nation Well Global Language School.